Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson,
Here we go.
Senator Thune,
Trump.
Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush,
Trump is
President
out here, yo.
Obama, President Biden, Vice President
Trump
Harris,
is that guy, you know. He
and
just
my
says
fellow
what he says.
citizens. The golden age of
He is
America
the
begins
new
right now.
president. El Presidente.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world.
Trump is that guy,
We will be
yo.
the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer.
Sure.
During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
Putting America first, yo. He's putting America first. He's putting America first.
Our sovereignty
It's quite
will be
interesting.
reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of
Trump
justice
really
will
is
be rebalanced.
changing the landscape
The
of
vicious, violent,
politics,
and unfair
because
weaponization of the
what a
Justice
comeback
Department and
story.
our government
Like,
will end.
he won 2016, lost 2020,
And our top priority will be to
got
create a
criminal
nation that is
charges
proud,
against him,
prosperous,
and 2024
and
come back. What? Talk about forgiveness.
free.
And he
America will
won the
soon be
popular
greater,
vote. So people
stronger,
forgave him
and far more
and realized, yo,
exceptional than ever
let's forgive
before.
and move on, move forward, yo. That's amazing.
I
That's
return to the presidency
crazy.
confident and optimistic that
But
we
this should
are
give all
at
of
the
us
start
hope,
of a
like,
thrilling new era of national success.
If he could do it, I'm sure
The
we
tide
can
of
do it.
change is
We
sweeping
can
the
do
country.
great
Sunlight is
things,
pouring
yo.
over the entire
Like,
world.
really, really.
And America
We
has
need to
the
start
chance to
focusing
seize this
on our
opportunity like
goals
never
and
before.
dreams, because
But first, we must be
this is
honest
what he
about
showed
the
us.
challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and
He's
mental
taking a jab at
institutions
the Democratic
that have
Party,
illegally entered our country from all over the world.
talking about the illegal
We have a
migrants.
government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly. And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we are watching fires still tragically burn from weeks ago without even a token of defense. They're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Standing ovations, yo. This guy is
My
truly
recent
something.
election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible
Oh,
betrayal.
you have to be
and all
honest.
of these
It's a
many
good
betrayals
speech. It's
that
a
have
really
taken
good
place,
speech
and to give the people back
for
their
such an
faith,
old
their
guy
wealth,
to
their democracy,
come back
and
from all the
indeed
losses
their
and
freedom. From
just like
this moment on,
go against the
America's
establishment and status
decline
quo.
is over.
And he did it, yo. He did it, yo. Come on. Whether you like him or not, you have to study what he did,
Our
because
liberties and our nation's
we all need a
glorious
push
destiny
to achieve our
will no
dreams.
longer be denied.
Many people feel
and
like
we
you
will
cannot do
immediately
what
restore the integrity,
you dream to
competency,
do,
and
or it's too
loyalty
late in life, or
of
you
America's
cannot
government.
make it. But
Over the past 8 years,
By
I have
Trump
been
doing
tested
this and coming
challenged more
back
than any
with the
president
popular
in our
vote
250-year history. And I've
against
learned a
all
lot
odds, against the
along the
media,
way.
against
The journey
uh,
to
the
reclaim our republic
famous
has
celebrities,
not
against
been an easy one,
everyone.
that I can tell you.
the
Those who
vast
wish to stop
majority of
our
media
cause
only spoke
have
bad
tried
about it.
to take my freedom
And I'm not agreeing or
and
disagreeing with it. I'm just
to
looking
take
at it
my life.
from far and saying, like,
Just a few months
if
ago,
this
in
guy
a
could do
beautiful
that
Pennsylvania field, an
come
assassin's
back
bullet ripped
stronger,
through my ear.
we all need to come back stronger.
But I felt
Forgive
then
and move
believe
on.
even more so now
And go
that
for the
my
purpose.
life
Go
was
for your
saved
goal.
for a reason.
You set out to
I
achieve
was
something.
saved
Go
by
do it.
God to make America great
Go achieve
again.
what you need to achieve. It's really interesting. That's interesting.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That is why each day under our
Joe Biden and
administration
Kamala
of American
not
patriots,
clapping.
we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and
Bring back
peace for
hope, huh?
citizens of every race.
That's the most important
religion,
thing.
color,
Whether you
and
vote for
creed.
him or against
For
him,
American citizens, January
People need
20th,
hope.
2025 is
obviously they
Liberation
should follow
Day.
God and know that Jesus loves them. But Jesus asked us to be pillars of strength in our
It is my
communities.
hope that our recent
Love
presidential election will
thy
be
God with
remembered
all
as
thy
the
heart.
greatest and most
Love thy
consequential
neighbor as
election
thyself.
in the history of our country.
And what Trump is
As our
doing is
victory
trying to
showed, the
unite.
entire nation is rapidly
hope and pray
unifying
that he
behind
unites
our agenda
and he
with
shows love
dramatic increases
and
in support
compassion.
from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African
Forgiveness.
Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states. And the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come.
Yeah,
Today is Martin Luther King Day.
has
and his
to,
honor. This will be a
honor
great
his
honor.
commitments to
honor,
what
we
he
will
made,
strive
because
together to make his dream a
he
reality.
made
We
some
will make his dream
really
come
bold
true.
statements, and I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to do what he says he's going to do. So let's see how it plays out. To all of us from the rest of the world, we obviously like the fact that he speaks his mind. Like he doesn't play politics
Is
like
now returning
most
to
politicians.
America.
What's
and
in his heart,
confidence and
he
pride
lets
is
it out.
soaring
And
like
I'd
never
rather have
before.
someone who's upfront
In
to
everything
me
we do, my
than people who
administration
lie
will
to
be
my
inspired
face
by a strong pursuit of
and say they
excellence
love
and
you and care,
unrelenting
but
success.
really
We will not forget
they
our
against
country.
you.
We will
Whereas
not
with
forget
him,
our
you know what you get.
Constitution,
He
and we
says it.
will not forget
And whether you
our
like that or
God.
not, it's better to
Can't do
know where you stand with someone than them playing politics and you not knowing.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and
Yeah,
the
so let's see how this
revolution
plays
of
out.
common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
Okay, national emergency at the southern border. What do you guys think about this? Because I think this is great. I think illegal immigration is bad, but at the same time, we gotta help people, yo. So you gotta make legal immigration a bit easier.
All
And,
illegal entry will immediately be
definitely
halted, and we will begin the
criminals
process
should
of
not get
returning
in.
millions and millions
You know,
of criminal aliens back to the places from which they
That's
came.
definitely an
We will
important
reinstate my
role
Remain in
for
Mexico
the
policy.
government to make sure the citizens are first.
I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
See what I'm saying? Like, he does the stuff that you would think is obvious. Like, if certain people or organizations are hurting your country and killing your people, i.e. the drugs,
And
you
by
gotta stop them
invoking the
to
Alien
protect your
Enemies
citizens.
Act of
So what he's doing is
1798,
good.
I
It
will
shows he
direct our
cares for his
government to
people.
use the full and immense
But let's
power
see
of
what he
federal and
does,
state
you
law
know.
enforcement to
Let's see
eliminate
what
the
he does.
presence of all
You
foreign
need to know
gangs
that
and
forgiveness
criminal
is
networks,
one of the most
bringing
important things
devastating crime
that we
to
all can do.
US
So be
soil,
loving, be
including
caring,
our cities
be
and inner
good to
cities.
one another, love one another, be compassionate. And forgiveness is important. It's an important tool to move
As
forward.
Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher
I know I find it
responsibility
tough to
than
forgive,
defend
but
our country from threats and
if we
invasions,
forgive,
and that is exactly
can move
what
forward.
I am going to
we can
do.
move
We will do it
faster.
at a level
We
that
can do
nobody's ever
great
seen
things.
before.
When you see
Next, I will
Elon
direct
Musk
all
and Trump
members of my cabinet to
going
marshal
on
the vast
with the
powers at their
rockets and
disposal
they're gonna
to
do
defeat
Mars,
what was
go on Mars,
record
etc.,
inflation
etc.
and rapidly
That's
bring
amazing. That
down
shows-
costs and prices.
That shows ambition. That shows that you're bringing back that fire, that competitive nature
The
in your
inflation
country.
crisis was caused
Giving
by
people
massive
hope to
overspending
dream.
and escalating
People
energy
need to dream
prices.
again
That
and
is why
believe that they
today I
can
will
achieve
also
these
declare
dreams.
a national
Many of
energy
us in the world have to do the
emergency.
same
We
things
will
in our
drill,
countries.
baby, drill.
Let's get these people motivated. Inspiration is important, and purpose driven is even better. That means you wake up every morning with that purpose and with that drive to know you can achieve what you need to achieve. And by Trump becoming president again, I
America
think
will be a
it gives all of us a
manufacturing
little
nation
bit
once
of
again, and we
oomph
have
in
something
our
that
step.
no other
And yeah,
manufacturing
I'm gonna
nation
do it.
will ever have. The largest
I'm
amount
gonna
of oil
achieve
and gas of any country on
greatness.
earth,
I'm gonna
and
come
we
back.
are going
Even
to
though it's a
use it.
step back right now, I'm coming
We'll
back.
use it.
I'm gonna do great things.
We will bring prices
This is
down,
amazing. We need to
fill
do
our
great, y'all.
strategic reserves up
Trump
again, right
showed
to the
us
top, and
we
export
can't come back
American
stronger.
energy all over
Let's
the
do it.
world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers. In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
That's Doge. That's what he wants Elon Musk and Vivek to do. Make sure the government is efficient.
Years of illegal and
quite interesting.
Federal efforts to restrict free expression.
Quite interesting to see how this all plays out.
To immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America. Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
This is really reasonable statements, like whether you agree or not with the politics. He's saying certain stuff that are quite reasonable. Like, I'm sure everyone wants merit-based environment.
States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
That's amazing. That's truly amazing. He's making reasonable statements. Like, it's nothing like extraordinary. It's just like basic, reasonable statements. But I think the world went so strange that normality now seems extreme. So it's quite interesting to see how normalization of reason starts taking place in society again. I'm really interested. I think the next few years are going to be interesting. A lot of radical people will try to indoctrinate people in certain ways on either side. So let's see how this plays out.
Free to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
Okay, it seems like I'm having
Like in 2017,
a problem with my internet.
we will again build the strongest
I will be
military
live
the
again
world
tomorrow.
has ever seen.
So
will
remember
measure our
to
success
follow,
not
like,
only by the
subscribe.
battles we
This
win,
is the Two
but
Fleek
also
Show.
by the wars
Remember to
that
be
we end,
positive.
and perhaps
You're
most
going to
importantly, the
achieve
wars
your
we
dreams.
never
Do
get
not give
into.
up. Do not lose hope. I want to leave you all with a little motivation. Trump came back stronger and he won. You can come back stronger. No matter
My
what the
proudest
setback,
legacy will
no matter
be
what
that of a peacemaker
the
and
circumstance,
unifier. That's what I want to be,
you
a
will do it.
peacemaker and
You
a
can
unifier.
achieve your
I'm
dreams.
pleased to say
Just
that
keep
as of
going.
yesterday, one day
Forgive.
before I
Move forward.
assumed office,
And most importantly,
the hostages
love
in the Middle
like
East are coming
Jesus
back
loved.
home to their
This is the Two
families.
Fleek Show. I'm out.